Alright, welcome back to more Fallout. We're gonna
Hey,
start immediately
What you got for me?
by getting rid of Lily.
I wish I had more to give you, but you have a nasty habit of keeping all the caps in good gear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I wanted to ask you about something else. It's time we called it quits.
You sure about that, Chief? Aw, bummer, man. I tell you what, I'll be doing my power armor runs for the department again. Hit me up if you need an extra gun.
Alright. You know what that means. Oh, I can actually go defend the castle still. We'll do that. Come on, Heather, we gotta help the Minutemen. Because I guess they're getting attacked by synths still. Even though the Institute is gone. It also means the Brotherhood should be gone too. Oh. Really? Already? Wow, okay. Cannot believe it crashed already. So we ain't going back to the castle. This time, I'm just going to set the broken. Yeah, definitely ain't doing these. Still have this. I finished this quest though. I think it's just repeatable quests. So that's for Fallout 3. We're not doing that. Far From Home is what we're gonna do. It'll be just me and Heather, and then I'll get Old Longfellow, do his quest while I'm there. I mean, you can wear it. Kind of look goofy though.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
She's out there. What? Who are you? I'm sorry, but we don't have time for visitors or caravans or wherever you're from.
I'm with the agency.
I'm with Valentine's Detective Agency. You asked for help?
Oh, thank God. You have to get working right away.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. Nick's client double-crossed us once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip. But we got out. And now, my daughter's missing, and there's only one detective agency I know of in the Commonwealth.
I'm here to help. Tell me what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No, she would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
No, I won't. Yeah,
I'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna
Her
ask you
room
for
is
more.
upstairs, if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Mr. Nakano,
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Yes.
why did your daughter really leave? Your wife says she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers.
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her, got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
Anything more you can tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
No more questions right now.
Work quickly.
Uh-huh. Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
Probably.
You and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Nothing else right now.
There is tapes.
Hello? Testing? Project log. Holotape player. Managed to strip out the parts from this thing and make something that's easier to move around. Granddad always said you need to make a record when you start something. You know, in case you have to go back to it. So, I guess I'm going to start doing that. Maybe I should start with an inventory of all the parts I found?
Kasumi! Your father needs help with the boat.
I'll be right there. Oh, damn. Was I recording that?
Well, I can just pick it.
Yes.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
Oh, man. Kill me if I ever start to wonder if I'm a synth. I'd rather be dead.
Have you finished your investigation?
If you say so,
Did
Heather.
you find anything?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Maybe your daughter is just confused. Having an identity crisis.
Oh, God. Does she even think we're still her parents?
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system, a final gift from my father, and it's built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
Wow. That's so much. Thank you so much.
Far Harbor, here we come. Are you excited? I'm excited.
Kinda. It'll slide me backwards. Where did she go?
What's up?
There she is. Whee!
Mainlanders ain't nothing but trouble.
Put the damn gun down.
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, Mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hall never lets us down. Now follow me! Careful
Okay.
on the hall, stranger. Don't
That
fall
was
off.
quite a
Man
welcome.
the hall! Something's out there.
Heather immediately jumps off.
What the hell?
Eyes peeled, everyone!
The gate! Open the gate! I've got wounded out here!
There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Gulpers!
Oh, God! Defend yourself!
I have no choice. It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Anglers!
I'm
Clear.
a little bit too powerful.
Well done, all. Open the gate.
Old
Those
Longfellow
anglers were
knows
nasty.
what he's about.
The hull took a battering. Be sure.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
If you managed to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Alright, we're not going to do any of that right now. We're going to do the stuff with Heather.
Food, stim packs, fully stocked.
Hey,
Protect your
Yes,
loved
love?
ones with my
I've got
frying
something for you.
pans.
Here's the map and the password we'll need to get inside the seaside bunker.
thank you. That's all for now.
Got it.
To the bunker. Yeah, so I'm not worried about finding everything.
There we go.
Just here to do the quests, pretty much. I'll go to all the locations, probably. Whatever.
Sweet.
You're mine now.
And spooky as fuck. Maybe the island gets better with time.
Doubt it. Would not hold your breath.
Through that.
Always a wonderful sound.
Did you notice those machines? Wonder how they work. We did good.
We always do. I guess I could have fast traveled over here the whole time. Oh well. Really? Oh, you have armor. Alright, they didn't survive very long.
And I thought the fish that washed up on the beach in the Commonwealth were big. Have you noticed how big they are here?
I haven't really looked yet.
Got it.
Looks like it's been locked up since before the war. It's so cute. We are going to have so much fun.
Hey.
Hiya, handsome. Should we start the festivities here? The bed looks very inviting. Or should we go out and sit by the water? Do you have a preference?
Why don't we grab a bottle of wine and go watch the sunset?
That sounds so wonderful and so romantic. Let's do it.
How about the sunrise?
I like honeymoons.
Where are you at, Heather?
Our honeymoon's been wonderful.
Hey, hon?
Mm-hmm. You got it.
Why are you going swimming?
Hey.
What's up? So peaceful. It's beautiful, isn't it?
The water?
Yeah. Think there are monsters out there? Big, scary sea monsters? Seems like the place for them.
Sure.
Aliens are real. Why not sea monsters? Hell, when
That is
you
a good
think about
point.
it, the world is full of monsters. No one can deny that, right?
Of course not. Irradiated monsters are constantly trying to kill me.
So maybe we don't go swimming too far out. That's all I'm saying. Hey, want to hear my you'll never believe it but it's true Deathclaw story?
Let's hear your best monster story.
It happened outside Quincy. I was off the road digging around under a bush to get a gas can out of the dirt when I heard a stick snap behind me. I slowly turned my head, and there, 10 feet away from me, was the biggest Deathclaw I'd ever seen. It was as big as a wicked truck. Luckily, he hadn't seen me, so I carefully picked up a rock and threw it as far as I could to distract him. It worked. When he turned to run toward the noise, I jumped on his tail, ran up his back, and grabbed him by the neck. He jumped, and he roared, and he ran around in circles trying to shake me loose, but I held on tight, pulled out a grenade, and stuffed it down his throat. I only had moments to save myself. I leapt to my feet, slid down his back to the tip of his tail, and I sailed into the air. I hit the ground running, but he was right behind me. I could feel the tips of his claws on my back. This was it. I was going to die. You can guess the rest. The grenade went off. I went home to wash my pants, and I ate Deathclaw steak for a week. I still have that damn gas can.
No way.
Okay, tell me your story. Did you ever kill a Deathclaw better than that?
I did. With nothing more than a pistol and 3 bullets. 1 shot in each eye and 1 in the forehead took care of that Deathclaw.
This is so fun. Just sitting here spending time together. I like honeymoons.
I couldn't agree more. You're the best friend I could ever ask for.
Not sure we can top this.
Sounds like I friend
Unless
zoned
we
her,
go
but
back
it's not.
inside.
Hey, yo. Nope, we have other places to visit. Let's go to this one first. That was the wrong button. Why can't I used all my rad away, skipping all the cuts or the dialogue. That is
Watch out!
potentially an issue.
Had your chance to run.
Get him!
Fucking harpoon gun.
That whale skeleton is so
Nice.
big.
The hole.
Brr.
Terminal's got this locked.
How do we get in here?
Hey.
Hey, need something?
Can we chat?
Sure.
What's on your mind?
Taking out the Institute has been quite a ride for you, hasn't it? First you found Sean, and then you destroyed Sean along with the rest of the Institute. That must have been tough.
I mean, I drowned him. That's even worse.
How could I have known he would be so dangerous?
Are you okay with how things turned out?
I don't have any regrets. I made the right choice.
That's good. I'm glad you've put it all behind you.
Okay. I have no idea how to get in there. Oh well, I'm gonna go to the next area. Oh my god, that one wasn't English. Scared the shit out of me. How is the sun still not fucking risen? Oh, it's just because it's foggy. And it immediately came back. They're in the wall. There we go.
Hey, hon?
What's up? I was so embarrassed after I gave you Georgie's holotag and realized how stupid it must seem to you. It can't compare to an actual wedding ring. So this is for you. We don't need a ceremony to join us together. We are joined by love and these rings. I'm yours forever, babe.
Damn right you are.
I love you.
Now it feels like we're married. I love you. So, what's next? We have our whole lives ahead of us.
Let's play it by ear, huh? See where the road takes us?
That sounds perfect.
But it doesn't have the buff. Sorry. Not personal. I was seriously stuck.
That was tough. Damn.
Hiding in the grass. I mean, I already did that, but it didn't work. I'll go back over there one more time.
Terminal's gotta be somewhere.
Oh. You can't usually loot skeletons.
There's some good stuff in here. And some vim.
Perfect. Nice. There we go.
Why did that one have a special animation?
Bingo. Hey.
I've come up with a recipe for something I'm calling fog cutter tea. It should fight the worst effects of this terrible fucking fog. But I need Mirelurk meat to make it, and I don't have enough on hand. I need just plain Mirelurk meat, not soft shell, not queen. If you get me 6 pieces, I'll brew a batch and give you some. Sound good?
Sounds good. That was it.
Got it.
Now you make Mirelurk meat. I said meat. I'm trying to put them together, apparently. Now I'll go over here and actually start the Far Harbor quest line. I'm hoping I can finish everything here today on this stream. Because then I'll probably be done playing this game. I do want to do the Fortville stuff, but my save is becoming so unstable already.
Jesus. It looks like a pack of behemoths came through here. I think
You're
Far
that
Harbor needs all the
mainlander
help
who
it
just
can
got
get.
here.
Your posture is
Better watch yourself,
impeccable.
'cause this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
Okay.
Sounds interesting. I'd like to hear it.
I thought you might say that. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. Ah, but now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
Let me guess. I'm the mysterious stranger who's gonna help you avenge your family.
Ah, you're a quick one. Good. You'll need your wits about you, because your part in the story is filled with danger. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame that.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good, good. It's long past time those shamblers paid for what they did to Petey.
Some ghouls, that's easy stuff.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner. Shipwright, handyman. I'm the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, besides Captain Avery.
The town's lucky you're here.
You blowing smoke up my sails. Huh. But there is... I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
Sure. Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagles Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
Talk with Alan. I don't have time for you.
Well, I ain't talking to you,
The mainland.
bitch. Sure got a lot of shit.
Fire your gun a few times and you think you're some...
Shut up. I could kill everyone on this fucking island if I wanted to.
Looks like Mirelurk's on the menu. Did you see that big one boiling away outside?
Everyone!
Hell yeah.
Everyone!
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
Yeah. I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I can
Something
get
like
you
that.
to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad-X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me, then.
You want a bite? Either Mitch or I can take your order.
Hi.
Mainlander, today's your lucky day.
Never seen anything
Free
like
beer
English
for
before.
ya.
Did you notice those lights on their heads? What the fuck?
You have anything a bit stronger?
Pushing your luck, are ya?
Something like that.
I like it. Take this. Top shelf all around. So, drink up. You stay here over long and the fog will claim you. Might as well meet her with a belly full of fire, eh?
So many options. What the fuck? That's different.
If it's so dangerous, why do you stay?
This is our home. If you call yourself a proper man or woman, you don't give up on that. Besides, we all gotta die. Might as well do it with your long knife deep in the belly of the beast that wronged you. Ha!
Okay.
What's so special about the fog on the island?
Can you feel it? Even here, as safe as anyone can be on this damned island. It's alive. You walk inland and it'll blanket you up in no time. And if the clickety-click of the Geiger don't get you, the madness will. The island will claim us all in the end.
Not interested.
You do know.
I do.
Oh, I think Dick likes you. Here, kitty.
Was not expecting to see that.
Yeah? Life's too bloody short to be sober.
That ghoul's not up there.
We're the only
I wonder
bar
what the
in
Mariners.
town.
Guess that quest line's a no-go. Because I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be up there right now. Old Longfellow's struggling to get out the door.
Fresh
God
shipment.
damn it.
All your men.
Come on, you old fuck. What are you doing? Getting stuck in here?
Your damn cat knocked something over. Again.
Ah, Tink didn't mean anything by it, Mitch.
I swear, her tail's a menace. Does she even know it's attached to her bleeding hide?
If you want me to work...
He just fucking teleported away.
We need to move through the mainland. Old Mountain Trail is where we're headed. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you
Alan
need.
or Reese? Who's the bigger asshole?
Tracks. Fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live. You're not half bad in a scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of the lot of them. Might just make a proper Far Harborman out of you.
We didn't even fight anything.
Can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something to your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with, but now...
Oh boy, from Thames.
That's it.
I'll take all of that.
Here's the mountain trail. We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia. game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with.
Okay. You mean like these ones?
That, my friend, is how it's done.
You like them puppies? We grow everything extra mean on the island. Still got a ways to go. Hear that? Crawler. They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear. But you never know.
Let's go find that bitch.
When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
It just got really thick out of nowhere.
What was that?
Shouldn't you know?
We win again.
Gulper's got a fondness.
Okay, next step, chem station.
Small gulper, the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them around.
That's a shame. I could use a real challenge. There are now.
Hold there.
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Let's just settle down, okay?
You're right. Waste of ammo.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
You do know you're crazy, right?
Watch yourself, outsider. You walk through
You
Adam's
do
kingdom.
know you're crazy,
You're done
right?
wasting time with a fanatic. Let's move on.
I just called her fucking crazy like you did.
Air's clean.
Don't know why
No
Grandpa
fog.
chuckles.
Acadia's not too far
I'd like to
now.
kill those trackers too. Hey Gramps, got any more of that jerky?
Bus stop. Excuse me, I can bring my bus here?
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me.
Sure.
Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
You should come with me. I could still use your help.
All right. Why the hell not? Beats drinking alone.
wait on that. I'm gonna do all these side quests right now. Oh.
Captain.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you if you're up for it. Besides, I know you're tougher than you look.
I'm happy to help with anything I can.
If you say so. We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us, and I'm afraid they might have got him, too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst happened, maybe you could get those fog condensers back online. If you're up to it, just head south out of town. It's paying work, of course. I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our behalf, unless I was willing to pay a fair share for it.
That's fair.
All right, I'll head out there now.
Good. Our water supply won't last much longer.
Ah, you there. Are you that detective I've heard about?
I guess you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I wasn't sure how I was ever going to find you. I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts. I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
Where did the crime take place?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
Who's the victim?
Well, we want to keep this out of the tabloids, but it's Ezra Parker, the financier of the hotel. Please, you must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
Who are your employers?
I shouldn't say out here in the open, but my employers are quite wealthy, as are the other patrons of the hotel. Will you help us solve this heinous crime?
Is this conversation on the clock?
Oh, yes. Well, I suppose I do have a bit of petty cash.
I'm just robbing this robot.
For your time. Will you help us?
Pretty warm money.
There may still be a murderer at large.
This type of investigation usually requires a retainer.
Oh, you're a private investigator, not an employee of the state. Well, yes, then I suppose a retainer can be arranged. Please, you must help us.
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, thank
Say I'll do all that and then,
Shall
I'm
I
not
guide
interested.
you to the Cliff's Edge Hotel now?
No.
Go ahead, I'll meet you there.
Very good. I shall meet you at the...
Sure.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that quest. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big fan of it. Okay, then I'll do this one first. Hello.
We got trouble.
Yes, you do.
What's up? Ow. Damn.
That motherfucker's an armor heather. Pull it out. Jesus.
Could use a hand over here.
Run now and you might live.
You guys are annoying.
Looks like Howard didn't make it. I'll have to repair the fog condensers myself.
Yep, because I know how to do that. I will return to Avery after I go to the other areas, which I have to actually run to. Not knowing that I had no fucking rataways when I came here, not that great. Wish I would have known. But skipping that dialogue last stream definitely made me use them all. Whoops. Oh boy, here we go again. Oh no. Could you fucking stop, please? Well, this is not going great. Mysterious serum, that'll do it. Survival blood samples mean nothing anymore.
Places like this so they could walk around and sleep outside. They paid to go outside.
They paid to go outside. That is not wrong. I'm not gonna use that. I'm healing. Slowly, but I am. Man, that's way over there. But I can go discover the places in between. Oh.
Against us.
Eyes open, something stuck.
Don't worry about it. Hi, how are you? Except for I definitely will. Why was he able to open the door? Go away. That sounded wonderful. Oh no, you died. What a shame. I just wanted to discover the location. I love just watching them all fall. Hey, you got that right.
We win again.
Come on, show yourself. Time to stop for a drink, yeah?
No.
That's it.
No such thing as junk, as far as I'm concerned. Everything got a use.
Sweet.
Hello.
Come on, let's get this over.
Oh, hello. Goodbye. Oh, goodness.
That takes care of that.
What was that? Look,
Get the fuck away from me.
fresh.
Is that what you would call refreshing?
Watch yourself. If they catch you, they'll eat you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be fine, Heather. You should know that by now. We've been traveling together for way too long. Since literally the beginning of my playthrough. Now I go back. Yep. I could have just done that without walking out. Got your tools.
You been to the tannery? You find my tools yet?
Yep.
Here are your tools.
A fair bit of luck running into you. Here's your reward. Well earned. And now to work on the hull.
Cool. Max out my damage resistance.
Those
You
fog
sleep a lot.
condensers are back online.
Is it because you're a synth? Is that why you sleep so much? Hmm.
Good. Our water supply was starting to get low. Wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out. Did you find Howard?
Yeah, he did.
He died trying to get those condensers fixed. The man is a hero.
Yes. Yes, he is. I'll make sure we remember him as such. Well, I said it was paying work. 200 caps should be enough.
Thanks. Glad I can help you out.
That makes 2 of us. Now, here's your pay. I've got to start making arrangements for Howard. So I'll say goodbye.
Well, I was jumping, but the game said no.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs.
You are a curious specimen.
That's a weird thing to
Despite
say.
our friendly town doing its best to chase you out, you keep helping us ingrates all the same. I got to ask, why do you keep at it?
You're good people in some dire straits. Figured you could use a hand.
Huh? You running for office? Well, if that's the truth, we don't deserve you.
Just mind you don't let them take advantage of you.
Most folk here are set in their ways, yes? It makes no difference how hard you try to get in good with them. Heck, it took my family 3 generations before the Daltons would sell us a heel of bread. But there's a way. A downright insane way, mind you. You can turn even the most stubborn fool around.
I'd love to change their opinion of me.
Do it right, and all mainlanders might get treated better. In olden times, leaders were chosen by something called the Captain's Dance. Legends say the toughest, meanest, and outright craziest hopefuls would chum the waters and lure out the worst the island could throw at them. Once the would-be captain killed the Mirelurk Queen, or Fog Crawler, or what have you, they'd invite the whole island to feast off the bounty. You do this, well, you won't be made captain, but you'll earn respect. Everyone's respect.
I'm ready to become a legend then.
You what? You crack me up. There's an old Mirelurk feasting grounds by Emmett's Causeway, a treacherous stretch along the coast. Go there and throw any kind of meat you got into the water. All that blood and viscera will be sure to attract attention. And then wait. I'll make sure there's a witness or 2. Prove to the rest of these clods you belong.
In front, dock and back.
Okay.
The bait shop.
A mainlander like you stands no chance.
I wiped out the feral ghouls at the campground.
The hero of our saga returns triumphant. I bet the island didn't see that coming. It's only right you get paid for your troubles. Here's 200 caps for you.
Thanks, Granny.
I wasn't looking to get paid. I'm just happy to help you out.
You're a good person. I can see that. I've been thinking about what's next, and then it came to me. We all love our grandparents, don't we? Kind, gentle, doting, love to spoil you. You'd never want something awful to happen to them. Nobody would. That's why it broke my heart when I lost Grandpa George.
I'm sorry. You must have been very fond of him.
Everybody was. But that didn't matter to the island. Oh, no. He was cursed the moment he was born a Dalton. He had a farm little ways north of here. Lived a peaceful life, working the land and not causing anyone trouble. The island sent something after him. A huge monster, mean as spit and with claws to snap steel beams. A fog crawler. Grandpa bravely stood his ground, a shotgun in his hands, holding off that terror while the farmhands fled back here. If you can take out that shell-backed devil, it'll send a message loud and clear that says the Daltons never forget when they've been wronged.
The fog crawler at the farm? It's already dead.
Wonderful. That's another chapter successfully concluded.
Better than
You
you thought.
truly are the heroic avenger I hoped you were. With that fog crawler gone, we can send some folks up there to get the place ready for you. That's right. The farm is yours. Your own little piece of the island. It'll take work to get it up and running again, but you'll have help. And here's another 200 caps in gratitude for your service to the great Dalton lineage.
Really, it's no trouble.
Well, I hope you know how much it means to me that Grandpa George can finally rest in peace. Now, I don't have to tell you that the bonds of blood and family are strong as any a person can know. But if you ask me, the strongest among them is the bond that exists between two married people. That's why the last part of this tale is the hardest one for me to tell.
Believe me, I know exactly how you feel.
If that's true, then I'm sorry to hear it. Perhaps we'll confront our pain together. My late husband, Daniel, was the best fisherman this island ever saw. He and his crew had a favorite fishing spot out by Brooks Head Lighthouse. One day, a day I'll never forget, I see Danny's boat pulling up with his crewmen all shouting and carrying on. Turns out some trappers moved into the lighthouse. No doubt because the island told them to. They're all crazier than a bag of mole rats. Their leader was having a little target practice. Shot Danny right between the eyes. Killed him, just like that. You go and get that son of a bitch. You make him pay for doing the island's bidding.
Okay.
I'll make that trapper pay.
All right, then. Remember, trappers may be half crazy from the fog, but they still know how to use a gun.
Not better than me.
Yeah?
They don't want any of
Hey,
you to have
pal.
a quest.
Don't talk to Bertha. She's crazy.
Do you have any super mutants on the mainland? We got some.
Oh, small Bertha.
You talked to Cassie
I
Dalton?
don't have time for mainlanders.
Seen what happened to her family?
Yes, you don't have the quest. God damn, that one's way over there. They both are way over there. Do we have workbenches around here?
Yeah?
There's a chemistry one. Use it, Heather.
Guns, and...
Hey, hon?
Roger that.
Bait shop's got everything you need.
Hey.
Thanks for your help. I have the fog cutter teas I promised you. If you bring me 5 canisters of condensed fog, I'll make you some. Sound good?
Sounds good. That's all for now.
Got it.
Condensed fog?
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
Mariner says the fog's alive.
Handy round a workbench, are you?
Did I not put anything on the other ring?
I hope I can bring her peace of mind.
Oh, sorry, Heather. I will not be wearing that ring ever.
Drive us into the ocean.
You need it? The bait shop's got it.
Hey.
I just restocked if you need some tea.
Can we chat?
I'd like that.
What's on your mind?
Not much. How you doing? Feeling okay?
They lied to me about the tea.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Oh, good.
Said chat with her to get the tea.
What's on your mind?
We're so wet.
That... Okay. I don't know how to get condensed fog. You have anything to say?
Go ahead.
Your thoughts?
Damn. Can't remember if I had my bath this week or not.
That was it.
Suit yourself.
This week? Okay.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
No.
She's human, and she has a family waiting for her.
But imagine what it means if you're wrong. If Kasumi is a synth, then she doesn't have a family. She never had one. Think about how she must feel. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
No.
No, but if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I try that trick, nothing really changes. I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth, but tell me, what's the first thing you can remember?
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi. She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
You should know, the Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over? No more courser hunts? No more slavery? But that also means the technology to make the synths is lost. Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human life. Sorry. I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out a great evil. You have our gratitude. Is there anything else you need?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths.
She's not
Were
a
it
synth.
not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new
The
synth
fucking
to arrive,
glasses, bro.
and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
I'll find out what I can.
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Okay. Could you get the fuck out of my way?
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
Yeah, I meant to click this one.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way... for me? Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Kasumi, listen to me. You're not a synth.
Believe me, I've thought about that. How you can never really know. But it just answers so many questions. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Kasumi, I think you're just confused. Everyone has doubts about who they are sometimes. It's part of life.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
If something's going on, then I can help. Just tell me what's happening.
I don't know how you could. Wait. Wait, of course you can help. You find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
Dima turning on Far Harbor? Now that would be cause for concern.
I'll help if I can, but that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
This'll be easier if I just talk to Dima. Convince him that he needs to be honest with us.
All right. Good luck. Let me know what you find out.
Whatever we find out, I hope there's a way to make some caps out of it.
Yeah.
Ugh. Circuitry is completely fried.
I do have high charisma, so maybe I can just finesse it right out of him. Definitely gonna give it a try.
Hey, Dima.
Is there anything I can do?
Kasumi says she's seen parts of your memories. Death projections. For Far Harbor and the center of the island.
That's unfortunate. She should be focusing on herself, her new life. She shouldn't have to bear the burden of the outside world. Please, this is a matter best left to me and my advisors. We aren't planning to destroy the island. Those projections were merely to help us realize the cost of inaction.
Sounds like a lot of fancy talk aimed at throwing us off the trail. Must mean we're onto something.
If this thing involves the whole island, then you need help. I can be your problem solver if you let me in.
I suppose there's something to be said about refusing help, even when it's offered and you're in need. There's a conflict that's been brewing on this island, shortly after we built Acadia. Between Far Harbor and the Children of Atom.
Simply put, they want to kill each other, and each side wants us to help them.
We've tried to stay neutral, but Far Harbor was going to be wiped out by the fog, so that's when we built the condensers for them.
And I was friends with the previous leader of the Children of Atom, Confessor Martin. I even gave them their headquarters, the submarine base they named the Nucleus.
Which was a mistake, because Martin is gone and the new confessor, Tectus, is completely insane.
He's been threatening us, to force us to choose a side. I left behind something very important in that submarine base I gave them.
Dima's earliest memories are stored in the military computer banks in that base. The pre-war security systems and Confessor Martin's goodwill were supposed to keep them safe.
But now Tectus is in charge, and he's after Dima's memories. We don't even know what's in them.
But we do know that I spent nearly a century on this island alone. Whatever's in there is too dangerous to allow Tectus to get his hands on them.
So what can I do to help?
If you're willing to retrieve what I've lost and bring my memories back to me, then we'd all be one step closer to solving this conflict without bloodshed.
You'll have to get through the Children of Adam's base. You're new on the island, so you might be able to pose as a recruit.
Then, once you get to the memory banks, you'll have to use a special program Dima and I have been working on to break through the security systems.
It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'll get your memories, Dima.
If we're lucky, the pre-war defenses have kept the Children of Atom at bay. But that means you'll have to get past them yourself. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the Children of Atom directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
I've got no love for those mindless fanatics at the nucleus. I won't complain if it comes to violence. Hell, I'm hoping it does.
I know you are.
Hey there.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the Children of Atom. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the Children of Atom will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the Children of Atom, of course.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
Okie dokie.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure things out from there.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'll need it. It's also Skip's eye. I did not notice that. Why is the Skip eye?
Man, no disrespect, Doc, but if he ain't getting better, hey, Andre promised me his gun. I got a writ for
I
it
need
right
to talk
here,
to you
all
about our
official.
missing synth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
Mr. Lee's lined me up
I'm
a
working
deal.
with Chase.
More than enough
She
cash
told
to
me
get
that
off
your
this
designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog. That was the last I saw of him.
Relax. I'll take care of this.
Sorry. My nerves are a little shot right now. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Maybe you could head that way. Just be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who'd go out in the fog to help a synth, especially one they don't even know. I feel like shit about what happened. I really do. I hope you can make it right.
Well, I guess we'll see.
You were right, Alec.
Now will you listen to sense? The children of Adam need to be wiped clean off this island.
You've had your blood today.
Always
I can't stomach any more of it. All of you. Show's over. Go home.
He just straight up killed him. Killed her. Pretty sure that's the chick that I was talking to earlier.
Hey, don't let Dima get under your skin, okay? You're not a synth.
I know I'm not.
There's a trail of blood.
Fresh meat crawling in from the fog. Don't care if it's Mirelurk or man.
That's gross.
I just spoke to the boss. Yeah, he wants to know what happened with that young white-haired man.
Yeah, we found him. One of the fog's creatures already attacked him. He was bleeding out, but, why waste the meat? Here, well, what's left? Take it. Now go. Don't come back.
Let's count the ammo and see what's left.
They fucking ate the synth. I'm sure that was very tasty. Alright, where is the next close one? I guess I could just run this way. as
Soon
well.
we should go home. You don't leave your family, not if you have a choice.
Back onto a road. No longer just in the water. Okay.
Guess we got no choice. Time to stop for a drink, yeah?
Not quite sure about that. That is explosive. You're just an alcoholic, aren't you, old Longfellow? I still haven't used a singularity grenade. I don't even remember to use this.
I get the feeling Dima thinks everyone he meets is a simp. It's weird, you know?
Do not think it is. Sorry. That was weird that you got healed. You know, you guys being on the roof is kind of fucking annoying. I'm just gonna move on. Hello.
I could use time. Alone.
Almost to my location. was kind of shit. It was cool looking, but it was kind of shit. It just kind of sucked that dude in a little bit.
Take them all.
Not that interesting.
No way to pick this.
Oh, alright. Might as well keep going in that direction. Please jump. There we go. Well, hello. That was so weird. I was running into him. He wasn't getting up. Sure have a lot of health.
What are you looking at? Mainlanders don't last long on the island.
Oh, I'll be fine. Don't you worry about me. Nah, I'm just confused. What's so funny? God damn, how'd you get up here?
Look at this mess.
I have
Hell yeah. Nice.
Afraid? Start.
Okay, next area. Just some empty ass power armor.
I like all those little paths on the water.